What's going on out there, all you Hulksters and she-Hulksters? I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists, and today, like the title implies, we are doing a reaction to She-Hulk Season 1, Episode 1, new series on Disney Plus, starring Tatiana Maslany as Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk. And I'm wearing the green. I did purple for Ms. Marvel. Gonna try to do all green shirts for this one. Just my little subtle way of joining you guys in the fun. She-Hulk, attorney at law. Okay, you guys have seen our trailer reactions. Peter couldn't be here today, but he's already seen the episode. He shot me a little text saying he gave it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm here to see if he's just fibbing with me or if it is going to be as good as he says. I was skeptical. The graphics mostly kept me at bay a little bit on this one. Now, I didn't read the She-Hulk comics. My boy Peter did. You know his opinion. If you haven't seen it, check it out on our trailer reactions. But I'm just going to take this for face value. I'm ready to watch a show that is going to give me some Mark Ruffalo, first of all, because I love the Hulk and I feel like he got done dirty in the Infinity War series. And we're going to see a new character, like I said, Jennifer Walters as She-Hulk, the new iteration of a Hulk in our MCU. We do know some things already, guys, from the trailers. If you haven't seen them and you're really trying to avoid spoilers, forget this. But that's your warning. We are about to see what we are being told and shown, Abomination. We have not seen Abomination, theoretically, since the very first Hulk, back with Edward Norton, which people forgot about. But it's great to see that continuity, bringing back into the MCU in a Disney Plus series. Really excited about that. And maybe even bigger again is Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Daredevil is supposed to be making his MCU re-debut, definitely as Daredevil, because he was in No Way Home. But cannot wait to see him back as Daredevil, and I'm told, because again, I didn't see the comic, that he is wearing comic book accurate attire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wondering what She-Hulk's got to offer. Obviously, they're leaning on a lot of comedy. Is there going to be much action is something I really want to see. Did they clean up the CGI? Who are these characters? What new characters are we going to be introduced? What era is it set in the MCU? And what big story turn is going to lead us into the end of Phase 4, ladies and gentlemen? But without further ado, without waiting any longer, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoy the content, because we're about to watch She-Hulk Episode 1, Season 1 right now. Let's get it.
What is the responsibility of those with power?
Starting right off, let's go.
Oh, well, the only hulking out I'm going to do is in the lead.
Does she have her powers yet? Are we seeing before powers or after powers? To be determined, I guess.
About that,
Oh, she's breaking the fourth wall. We've seen a bit of this in the trailer.
fun lawyer show until you know all about
Deadpool. Deadpool.
I went on a road trip with my cousin.
Ah, here we go.
No one thought it was actually
Yes, that Brit.
He's talking about his arm here.
made
That's
this
dope.
little device which
Oh.
keeps me in human form.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
All you're doing is repeating everything that I've already told you. And a golly.
Obviously, Captain America.
Oh. Oh, shit. That looked, oh my God, it looks like the spaceship from Thor Ragnarok. From Sakaar. Is Jeff Goldblum going to be in this? I swear to God. Oh. Oh. What the f... Is he the Hulk? Is he the Hulk? He's the Hulk, isn't he? Oh, no. Okay, okay. Oh, because he's wearing the device. Yeah. Did he bleed into her? That seemed fairly simple. Oh, they just hitting us with this She-Hulk right away. What is going on here? Man, she ain't no hoochie mama. She ain't no hoochie mama.
You gonna talk to us?
Oh. Oh. There he is.
Hello.
Good morning.
There's our boy.
Sorry, I thought I'd get a little work done.
You're Hulk again.
Smart Hulk.
Oh, they actually said Smart Hulk. Okay, that's pretty cool.
But this is where I spent the blip fixing myself and integrating the Hulk banner identity.
A little bit of lore there. I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Tony built it for me a few years ago. Tony Stark.
R.I.P. Tony.
Did we hit a spaceship?
Yeah, it's a car in Class A courier.
I knew it.
Probably trying to deliver a message. I gotta get to the bottom of that. You know,
Oh.
just gonna find you.
Oh, that's a little thread being left for the Hulk, man. I'm all about it.
My blood got into your system, and after the wreck, and you got a lethal dose of gamma radiation.
Okay, so
As in I'm gonna die?
No, there was more to it that I'm going to explain.
That is not a sentence to take.
all right, so so this okay. So we're getting some explanation here.
Because I'm better than you?
Oh,
It's just
she
basic
got you.
difference.
She got you. Oh, he's destroying it so no one else can get their hands on it.
It's way too dangerous to get out in the world, even if there's only a...
Smart Hulk.
You stay here until you figure out how to control your Hulk self.
Well, how long is that gonna take?
This journey you're about to embark on coming to terms with being the Hulk.
Hilarious.
At the point
Hulk
where
training
it's been
montage.
easy.
Let's go.
The triggers are anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
All right, then, let's try this.
She said it, not me.
You normally use this chamber for, you psychopath!
There it is. We have reached the threshold, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Oh, shit. I want to see him fight. Let him fight.
No.
Let's go.
Easy.
Why are you talking to me like a stray horse? Yeah?
Is he going to say, the sun's
wait,
getting
you're
real
still-
low?
As far as I can tell.
This is huge, Jen. I think I'm jealous.
CGI got better. CGI got better.
You don't
I'll throw
have-
that out there.
Now it's like it's settled in.
Well, I guess
That
we
tells
can
me she
just
might have multiple levels of
all that
Hulk,
then.
which is very intriguing.
Or Natasha for a little while would tell me a lullaby.
Walk
He
me through
referenced
that.
it. I was partially
I
right.
don't have a great explanation.
Okay, it seems like the common thread, though, is being unconscious.
Not necessarily. One stuck as the other guy for over 2 years. That was in outer space.
No, I can't stay like this.
Love the
for
callbacks.
years.
Love the callback.
And I'm telling you, when people start seeing you as a monster that never goes away.
See, that is a serious part of the
Fine.
Hulk series. He's actually true. Oh, this was in the trailer. Oh, wow, that was a quick transformation.
Like the Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Nice. Oh, you still got it, bro.
Just trying to show you. how it's
I'm
done.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Oh, that's badass. That's badass.
Being a Hulk.
I'm loving this dynamic here. I want to see two of these guys take on somebody. Oh!
Now, Tony mostly drank. Just sat around like, complaining about Steve.
He's really leaning on the Tony stuff.
It's a good time doing it.
Still keeping it in the back of our mind, you know?
To a good time during a hard time.
Salud.
I'm not gonna be a superhero.
What else you gonna do as a Hulk?
I was gonna say, that's not really how it works.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day because if I don't,
I like how they're showing the exposition between like male and female. It really is a Hulk and a She-Hulk. And the trials and tribulations of coming to terms with a Hulk, different genders. It does make sense. So real issues too. So.
It's like projecting a lot
Oh,
of
there
shit
she goes.
onto me.
Oh, there she goes. Case in point.
I don't need to join some secret government contractor squad and have my entire life taken away from me.
Now, see, made you think of Avengers, but I'm thinking like Thunderbolts or some shit.
Hiding away on some
Let me know in the comments if you guys also just got that vibe right then.
I'm serious.
You're not
Come
the
on.
only one.
Get mad at each other. Let's go.
Take off.
Yes.
Ho ho ho! Just gave you the old rope a dope.
Bruce?
He's fine. 'Tis but a scratch.
You're doing the best you can, and you can do better.
Electrical behavioral bullshit.
Oh! Smacked him right in the face. Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Oh! She gave him the old toss. Boom. Ooh. 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 Oh, I did. I want you to... Oh, he hit her with the clap cheeks.
Okay, I wanted to do... Why didn't you listen?
Is she gonna hit him back? Is she gonna hit him back with the clip clap? Come on.
Tommy!
Oh, fizzled. Oh, there's something. What is this move? Take that, Bruce. Oh, right into the tree. Boom. Love it. Love it. Yep. Get bigger. Come on. What you got? What you got? We haven't seen a fight like this since the Bronx, baby.
He doesn't mean that.
They did it again? Is this going to be a common occurrence? I think Peter said that she does this in the comics, so...
Thanks. See you at the next family dinner.
See ya, fuzzball.
I do like their chemistry. Is really good for someone just being introduced, you know, and dealing with
So
Bruce
that's
Banner.
how it all happened.
That's pretty cool.
So now my family knows, and Nikki knows, and you know. Basically, I was right. And
So
Bruce
she was just
wrong.
catching on. I
And
like
now
that.
have
I
to
like how
make
that
a
episode
call.
did that.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go win this case.
Yeah, you are.
We're an unfortunate byproduct of an ambitious expansion plan. Did my client know lies?
Who is his client? Is the question.
It depends on your definition.
Or better yet, who's her client?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh! Shit. Oh! Who the frig is that? This chick just busted in through a... Whoa! Here we go. Here we go. What you got?
Who the hell are you? Jennifer Walters, attorney at
There it is. You are a superhero, see? Okay. Okay. That was badass though. Now everyone knows. Hey.
I'm ready to give my closing argument now.
She-Hulk, baby. I mean, okay, I think I can get behind it. That was a good run. That was a good little laugh. It was so good to see my boy Bruce again, man. It was so good. I love Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner. Oh, an end credit scene.
Sad. Steve Rogers did so much for his country and he never got to experience sex.
So that's where we are right now, hey? Hilarious.
It's like so.
Oh my gosh.
Steve Rogers is not a virgin. He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
Oh, they just hitting us with deep lore.
You're not drunk?
Captain America! Fuck!
Let's go. Okay, that was good. That was good. Good. Guys, what a great episode. Episode 1 in the books of She-Hulk. I'm not gonna lie, that actually did probably give me everything that I wanted in the first episode. To be fair, we still know nothing really about the character and its progression and where the story is going. This was just completely a history episode of how the character came to be, and I don't care what anybody says, I'm all about it. Comedy was on point. The graphics were very, very better. I will retract all my statements that I've mentioned before about the graphics and the CGI and everything else. That was dope. The ladies kicked through the air in the courtroom. A little shoddy, but I'll look past it because they cleaned up the CGI. Mark Ruffalo's back as Bruce Banner. All about it. Tatiana, killing it as She-Hulk. Great choice so far. The way that she's portraying She-Hulk, love it. They haven't said She-Hulk yet. You know they're going to do it. We didn't see nothing with Daredevil. We didn't see nothing with Abomination, but that is all fine because I can tell that they're building up to bigger and better things. And she's actually embracing the Hulk a lot differently than Bruce Banner did, because we know through watching all the MCU that Bruce Banner always thought that the Hulk was a curse. But she doesn't seem to be portraying that at all. She's more like, cool, I got this ability, I can do whatever I want, I can control it. How do I just suppress it and carry on about my day? So she's not flexing. And actually, Bruce is still worrying about it. So clearly she's a little superior on that part. What else? My God, I'm trying to think of everything. The Sakaar spaceship. Okay, so they mentioned Sakaar. The spaceship showed up, basically did nothing but run him off the road. Bruce, i.e. Hulk, Smart Hulk, says they got to figure out what's going on there, why they've shown up on Earth. That is just a thread that I cannot wait for them to pull on. And please, Kevin Feige and MCU, Marvel Entertainment, give me a goddamn Hulk movie solo. Do it right. Give us some justice. What else? Breaking the fourth wall. I know Peter mentioned that. He was here on one of the trailers. She did it, and he mentioned that it was in the comics. Again, I've never seen the comics. It reminds me of Deadpool. I want to keep saying that we're going to see Deadpool maybe show up here. Who knows? But I really don't think it's happening. But it is cool to see that fourth wall breaking. And the way that they use the fourth wall being broken to tell the story of the history of how she became, I thought was a really cool entry into the series. And this is just episode 1. What else are we going to see? Well, obviously, we know that she's going to end up being a lawyer for some superhumans and all that stuff. She talked about joining a government, like saying she didn't want to join a government team that is going to ruin her life. Like I said, that seemed like a nod to Avengers, but I really think that's foreshadowing for her joining the Thunderbolts, which we also know is coming up and capping off Phase 5. So that is a very, very subtle nod that I'm going to put my money on right now and put that bang down. That's a theory, if you will. Guys, in the comments below, let me know what you thought of this episode 1 of series 1 of She-Hulk. Good, bad, ugly. I want to hear it. I don't care what you got to say. Let me know and we will vibe. I'll comment back. Peter will hit you back as well. Let you know his thoughts, and maybe we can come to some common ground and we'll debate it. And as we always say, don't hate us, debate us. We're all about the theories here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, that's it for me for She-Hulk Season 1, Episode 1. As always, if you could hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoy the Distorted Theorist content, we always appreciate it. I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists, and like we always say around here, keep it real.